So what exactly do you need to make your Aero go from grocery getter grandpa car to penny dropping sugar daddy? Well, the answer to that is spacers and spacers and spacers and more spacers. So before we make this old fart pop a boner pill, let's take it back to the farm and talk about all the things you'll need to be the star at the local nursing home. Now, for anyone wondering what type of wheels we are going to be running on the old bad grandpa, is a set of SVE Mach 1 wheels. The same ones that were originally on my Mach 1 Crown Vic, that were on the LS Vic, and that will now continue their journey into this old fucker right here. Now, just so you guys can understand how big of a jump the original wheel setup is, just so you have an idea, the front ones are 17 by 9, and the tires are 275/40 R17 in the front. In the back, we have some massive 17 by 10 and a half 315 35s. Compared to the measly OEM 15 by 6 and a half, practically donuts compared to these bad boys. Now, any 1992 all the way up until 2002 Panther car, you can't just really slap on any modern Mustang or modern aftermarket wheel, just slap it on and forget about it. There's usually some kind of finagling. There's usually some kind of, in this case, like you guys saw, a crap ton of spacers are going to be involved, but there's a reason for that, and I'm going to show you guys why I decided to go with the spacers that I installed on this thing, and they've been working for me perfectly fine up until now. First thing we're going to start with is the front. Now, for the front, you'll need a set of these off-the-shelf White Knight flat style wheel spacers, and you can pretty much pick these up at any parts store. Now, the reason you need this particular style of wheel spacer is because of the way the wheel offset is designed on the old Aero body style Panther cars. You see, without the spacers, the inner lip of your wheel will rub against your ball joint. But with the spacer installed, you have more than enough clearance. If you wanted to, you can use the same spacers that you use in the rear. You can use them up front as well, the hub-centric ones. Obviously, I wouldn't go with a 2-inch wide one. I'd probably go maybe either 1 inch or 1.5, but that is another option. You don't have to use the flat-faced spacers. You can keep it hub-centric in the front if you guys don't feel comfortable with it. I've been driving it like this for quite some time with the flat-faced ones and haven't had any issues, and it's a lot cheaper and easier option. So now that we got the front wheel situation taken care of, let's go ahead and move to the back of the car, where we will be facing a whole new set of challenges in getting these big ass motherfuckers to fit. Here we go. Whew. Now, when it comes to the rear, you can technically slap on the new wheels and call it a day. But then you'll have this absolutely god-awful fender gap that somehow manages to look worse with the aftermarket wheels. So to fix that, you're going to need a set of these hub-centric wheel spacers. Now, these particular spacers you can find on eBay. Make sure you get the hub-centric ones that measure 5 by 4.5 or 5 by 114.3 millimeters. Now, these particular spacers are 2 inches thick, but the important part is the hub bore. You got to make sure it's 70.5 millimeters. Now, these bad boys come with their own set of lug nuts, and they literally just bolt on directly onto your OEM wheel hub. you just get these lug nuts out. You're going to put them where your OEM wheel studs are, and you're going to pop your tire on, and it's pretty self-explanatory.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take.
So now that we got the wheels installed, let's talk about some of the benefits to installing aftermarket wheels on your Aero Panther car. All right, so for starters, the new wheels will actually make your car sit about 1 to 2 inches lower. Since the original wheels, these bad boys, are so much more taller than the aftermarket ones. Now, there's more benefits to changing up the stock OEM Aero wheels than just eye candy. Not only will your car look better, and you'll lose an inch or two off your stock height, you'll also find your car will now handle better. Not just from the lowered center of gravity, but you will also experience better handling and grip. You see, wider tires have a larger contact patch with the road, leading to better traction, especially during cornering and high-speed maneuvers. So there you have it, guys. Not only will your car look better, but it'll feel better and handle better as well. Now, hopefully this video helped anyone who might have been on the fence about changing out their wheel setup on their Aero generation Panther car. With that being said, guys, let's make Aero Panthers cool again, shall we? Catch you guys on the next modification video. Take it easy.